to you, man. I used to have a crush on Tiff. Used to have a big crush on Tiff, and then she started messing with Rob, man. And that's when me and her fell off because this nigga Rob got a telescope in his house. But I know we ain't at that part of the story. I was right last year when we seen Rob. I was right. I told y'all this nigga, he ain't got no money like that, man. I knew this nigga was a fraud. I knew it. I said this nigga Rob, man. It make it seem like he got some bread. That nigga, that's why I got on that telescope. That's why I got on the telescope. That's where the whole telescope rant came from. Because I knew I like, man, this nigga got a telescope. He think he getting money in here. He ain't really getting no money. Cause that ain't no functioning telescope. I knew it. That shit was just for show, man. I knew this nigga was a fraud. His people got money, man. He ain't putting in no work like that. I knew it. I said, this nigga ain't like that. They were like, Mo, you hating. You hating because he got a telescope. I was like, I ain't hating. I'm just telling y'all, I got a gut feeling this nigga ain't like that. They said Mo was hating, man. That's fucked up. Now y'all see where the beef came from. I told y'all this nigga was faking from the beginning. Damn. This nigga Rob. Now I'm not saying he ain't got some bread, but the way he living and the way he be acting is like he actually got out there and put in that work. This nigga going to beg for 50. I ain't got no money. My people got money. Damn, this nigga something else. But anyway, let's jump into this. Tiffany came in. I said she looking good, but I gotta fight temptation because she's living with Rob. We come over, we see Cairo. Let's say, ooh, Cairo. He got pre-rolls. Okay, he got the package. She got the straight off in the jar. Okay, this fresh. Ooh, I got Bobby by the pound, Whitney by the key. She pulled up with this little bitty. What is this? This little Barbie makeover toolkit that she got. She ain't getting no money. What she got in this? This nigga, you need math equations to do what he do. He pulled up with a pound. Cairo's like, what's going on, baby? What you got? You want some of this weed? You want to smoke a little bit of it? Huh? She's like, nah. She goes in the back, Dante, I know you ain't cheating on me. I said, damn, she back to fucking with Dante. This nigga Dante is back. Dante was a cool character. He was chill. Unlike Rob, Dante was playing the game the way Dante was supposed to play it. Because just like you always need a Tracy on your team, see, Tracy is the older version of Tiffany. So when I say you need a Tracy on your team, if you down in your 20s, then you need a Tiffany on your team. Because Tiffany gonna pull up. Tiffany cool too. She gonna have some, some of that smoke, and you can get you some of that. You know what I'm saying? So you need a Tiffany on your team because she came back through. It don't even matter that she ain't fucking with him no more. She still gonna bring this nigga weed, but we know he only buying the weed because he doing what niggas do. He just getting her to come over. Eventually, she might fall back for you, but if not, then it's cool. You still get some weed, but he don't smoke her weed. See, Dante, the way he trick off his money is a little bit different. See, when it comes to that tricking, like what he's doing is just tricking for the attention. But the attention that he's going after, it ain't nothing but a little 60 piece. Because he didn't already knock Tiffany down, and sometimes you just want woman company. So that's all he really doing. But he ain't really tripping on it. Because you can tell Dante got some more chicks by the way he's playing Tiffany the whole time. When he told Tiffany, you need to go back to your man. Unlike Rob moved her in. See, that's why I tell you, it's a level to this tricking and simping. But what he's doing, you can call it play. It ain't, I mean, it's cool because it's only like a little 60 piece. But Dante lives a little bit different because we know Dante getting money. Dante getting that illegal money so he can spend off some of that money. And that's a whole different game. See, Emmett, on the other hand, this is Emmett's hard-earned money. This is off the street money. You know what I mean? That money moves a little bit different when it comes in your pocket, when it goes out your hand. You see what I'm saying? That money moves a little bit differently. But, oh, I know everything about my dog, Chad Butler. But yeah, the way Dante's playing it is cool. He just bringing her around for that attention. Every now and then he might want to knock her down. I mean, she do be coming over here looking good, but I'm fighting the urge to tell her, I like you.
No, I think she birdie.
Because she with Rob now. And Rob, man, we found out that Rob ain't living like he's supposed to be living. God damn it, Rob. Dante, like, man, look, hold up. That's my dog Cairo over there. Cairo got the best weed in the city. She said, man, that's some bullshit. He said, nah, for real, he do. Cairo over there, like, man, on some real shit, I ain't even tripping off none of this shit. All I ask for y'all to do for me is hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, especially if you're new. Subscribe to my new channel. It's pinned in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button. Cairo over here chilling, man. Cairo cool. You know what I'm saying? Cairo pull up. I don't know. I gotta watch him roll, but he pull up. He got that organic, and he don't even trip off it. Everybody get you. Hey, you want one? All right, I got you. I got you. Give me a second. Let's go around. I got you. Matter of fact, I got your own. Don't even worry, man. It's on the house. He talking about I got bread. All I want you to do is hit this a couple times. No smoke, no drag, no cough, no nothing. You just that shit's smooth, Cairo. What this is? Shit, nigga. Hey, Cairo, this shit, man, this motherfucker, this grade A, nigga. You sure you about to be just trying to get this recipe away to people? Man, you need to just, man, hell nah, man. This shit smooth as a motherfucker, though. Hold on. Her Tiffany came in. What up, Tiff? Now, she done sat down and Cairo talking about, all I want is my people to be smoking the finest, get the highest. That's all I want. Now, Tiff is looking at it like, so what up? You know, like cop from you. He like, nah, I don't even do it like that. Plus, I got enough money. You remember on Boys in the Hood when he said, man, I got enough money to buy 100 footballs? That's what he just did right here. That's what he just did right here. He said, I can give you the recipe. It ain't nothing. I'll teach you how to cook that. It ain't nothing. Well, they ain't cooking nothing, but this is a living organism. So you do got to cook it some food, though. You got to water it just right. You got to give it the right stuff. But I ain't even tripping off the bread, baby girl. I got enough fucking farms. I could buy a motherfucking city right now. I'm eating right now. Tiffany's looking like, damn, I already ain't selling no weed. This nigga got the best shit on the market. Dante already said that he just be buying my weed just to see me. Like, right now, there is an option 3 for Tiffany. There is an option 3. If she plays her card right, she could pull off option 3. Not too many people can pull off option 3. Well, Cheryl, I guess what he's meaning by that. I guess what he meaning by that is I got enough going on right now. I don't want to deal with anything else. Like I'm good with the money that I'm making. You know what I mean? He probably got a good enough deal where he doesn't have to do anything on the side like this. He's probably making legit deal with dispensaries in different cities and shit. You see what I'm saying? He might be like, man, I got enough right now, and I ain't gonna do no illegal stuff. So I ain't gonna sell it to you or nothing. But he just wants that strand out like that. Man, there are some people like that. I mean, shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably tell him, man, look, y'all give me 10 bands a month. Y'all give me 10 bands a month straight up. Just keep it something simple, but I ain't gonna give you that much product, man. Just enough. That 10 bands, y'all can flip that to 30. What up, Jacoby? Eric said Tiffany don't need the option 3. She don't need the option 3, but there is an option 3. There is an option 3 available. I'm telling you, not every cast member gets an option 3. So if you do, you really got to think hard and twice on that thing. Pause. So he basically telling her, look, You need to get onto this shit, get you some money, because right now this dirt that we smoking, it ain't nothing. So once she gets to the house, they got a little bit of that hydroponic left. Just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. Tiff come home. She like, hey, this shit right here. I went over to Dante's house. He said, what? You went over to Dante's house? Why the first thing he think was she was smashing that nigga Dante? Can someone answer that for me? Why is the first thing he thought was she was fucking Dante? Someone answer that for me. Why is that the first thing? And you was fucking Dante? You better not be fucking him no more. Exactly. The same way you get him is the same way you lose him. If you got to feel that type of way, man, you mentioned that nigga Dante's name. You just know that nigga Dante knocking your chick down. That's a horrible feeling. That's the nigga that you what? You better not be fucking Dante again. You fucking him. Like, damn, nigga. Let her finish what she was gonna say. So scary ass. Damn, man, that nigga Dante got some pull in the street. Dante must have been knocking down everybody's chick. Cause don't nobody act like that unless they know that nigga Dante. Either Dante got that game or Tiffany just be throwing that thing. It's one or the other. He must know that Tiffany would get out there and just not even give a fuck. Tiffany might get out there and go buck crazy. That's how that nigga. He said, "What? You back at Dante's? Better not be fucking him no more." My nigga out here, Rob. They got my nigga Rob looking like he just hooped for 15 games straight and took his braids out. Like, man, braid my nigga Rob up. You know what I mean? Got my nigga over here stressing out. Look at this nigga. If he hit that weed, he like, damn, this shit is good. But once he hit that weed, wait a minute, you was at Dante's house, nigga. Shut the fuck up, Rob. This nigga Rob, you was at Dante's house? This shit is smooth. She said, yeah, man, we about to meet up with him. Then he said, man, I got this deal from Douda. She's like, a deal from Douda? He said, yeah. She said, how much? 15%. That's better than anything my uncle ever gave me. She's like, 15%. So then she went to straight Tasha St. Patrick mode. She said, 15%. What's the point of having a percentage when we can be the boss? I said, oh, man. The greed. The greed. Tiffany is on another level. Now, I'm telling you, she has an option 3, and we're watching it build up right now. We're watching it build up right now because she don't really have the same option that, you know what I'm saying, Kiesha had. Because Kiesha can move back home with her people. Tiffany's really kind of just out here. But her option 3 is looking more and more like something we should probably invest a couple of dollars into. So Rob is thinking, he's like, all right, 15%. Let's at least hear this dude out, man. When you go talk to him, I want to come up there with you. As he should. Because, like, man, you don't know what the fuck kind of deal she's about to make. And if it's with that nigga Dante, because he don't know if it's with Dante or if it's with the dude named Cairo on his own individual thing. Or is it like Dante gonna show up? You see what I mean? So you might be thinking they might both be getting ready to try to hustle your girl. So you gotta go for this. If you don't go for this, then it's like, hey man, you shouldn't be with this chick. You already shouldn't be with her because she's making this kind of a deal anyway. Like, nigga, no. But he's like, all right, man, we can go. Let's at least hear him out, though. I said, this nigga Rob, man, he ain't gonna get anywhere living like this. Hey, yo. Hey, DeMarcus, don't mention that Dahlia, man. I'm trying to get that out of my head before this damn season start, man. I don't even want to be thinking about Dahlia before the season start. Cause I sure hope we don't hear about that. But this is the Shy though. This is the Shy, man. They need to watch out. While they worrying about Douda, this nigga Tommy running around acting a goddamn fool, ain't he? They got Tommy talking to the FBI. But they show up to talk to to our boy Cairo. And Cairo telling them, listen, I'm just gonna keep this short and sweet for y'all, man. I'm here for one and one thing only. That is for organic marijuana for my people. If we gonna smoke good, then we gonna smoke good. It's gonna be organic. It's just like them Impossible Whoppers, the Impossible Burger, all of that stuff. Cauliflower chicken wings. We just want to give you some of that organic food. So why not get you some organic marijuana? They like, all right, look, how about we buy that from you? And you know what I'm saying? You just fuck with us. He said, nah, look, if I sell y'all this, I'm gonna need all my money. They talking about, well, we ain't gonna have enough. What was it, 40,000 or something like that? Something reckless like that, but they wasn't gonna have enough money. He'd rather teach them, but they still gonna need some starter money. So they listening to this and they like, shit, we can get it for free. You never turn down anything free. Or unless it's like a drink or something that you could potentially get, you know what I'm saying, in harm's way from. But other than that, like, hey, this man's giving them an opportunity. Y'all can grow your own weed, make your own money, and take over the whole city because he got enough farms everywhere. But you got to get some money for it. You got to get some money for it. And the only way they're going to get some money is because we find out Rob ain't got bread like that, y'all. They saying Rob ain't really living like that on the street. Tiffany, hey, boy, she could sniff a dollar out of nigga pocket, can't she? Y'all talk about me pocket watching. Y'all talk about me. Tiffany is breaking the bank over here. Tiffany is I'm pocket watching. Tiffany is in these niggas' pockets. I'm just pocket watching what it look like. That's a rough estimate what they got. Tiffany is baking wee nigga. She baking cookies in these niggas' pockets. How hot that motherfucking money coming out. She talking about how you living like this. I know you got some bread. You living like this. He said, oh hell no, I ain't living like this. This is my mama investment property. I moved in. I'm basically like manager, aka this nigga just living at his mama's property. Now ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what the family is there for. You know what I mean? That's what your family's supposed to be there for. It is what it is. So it's like, all right, cool. He living in the house, but he ain't making no money because the dope game. Tiffany was out selling this nigga at one point. I said, oh man, this nigga just living regular. This nigga is living the life that Shy is supposed to be living. See, Shy could take option number 2. Like I said, option number 2, embrace your blessing. Man, Shy had a new wardrobe. He could be living just like Shy. Well, Shy could be living just like Rob right now, but Shy ain't take option 2. He working on option 3 to finesse. That's what he thinking. That's what he thinking. Option 3 to finesse. Um, who's a bigger pimp, Tiff or Josephina Effie? Hey, Effie. Wait, no. Tiff is a bigger Tiff is a bigger pimp than Effie. Because if this nigga gets this 100,000 from his mama, she told him to go get money from his mom. He goes and asks for 50. If she can get this 50 or this 100 out of this nigga's mama, plus the 25 from Emmett, that's $125,000. We ain't seen Effie put up these numbers because when Effie went to Paris, yeah, it was stupid of Tariq to even bring her because it was business, but Tariq didn't pay for that. Effie wasn't really getting bread like that from Tariq. She was stealing from Noma, but she wasn't really getting no bread off of Tariq like that. Not to this point where you got this nigga going to his mama and asking for $50,000. Man, what? She said, "Can't you just go to your mama and ask her to loan us the money?" Hey, Tiffany, hey, fellas, be careful around someone like this. This motherfucker ain't scared to ask for anything. You gonna put that pressure on you. She's trying to ask you for anything. Now, these are moments you can't fold. That nigga ain't gonna ask your mama for 50 fucking thousand. I'm not about to ask my mama for no $50,000. The fuck you talking about? Go ask my mama for 50,000. Like, Tiffany, you gotta be prepared to handle Tiffany. But Tiffany just that comfortable because she know you niggas is some whack ass niggas. She don't try that shit with Dante. She definitely don't try that shit with Dante. She do this shit with Rob. She do this shit with Emmett. Man, that nigga Dante ain't playing that shit, man. He ain't about to be. You see, she addresses that nigga totally different than everybody else. Shit. Her and Dante don't even fuck around no more. She still show that nigga more respect than both of these silly niggas. She came in here and told this nigga, well, if your mama got money, go to her and get the money. Man, man, hell no. And I'm not going to get them money for your business. Well, at least we got Dante on the show. This nigga Rob talking about, all right, I'm gonna go to my mama house. All right, Rob, let's see what's going on. Now, Rob pulls up to the crib. Man, where's that? Rob pulls up to the crib. I don't even know his mama name, man. What's his mama name, y'all? I was just calling her Mama Rob. Mama Rod come down talking about what you doing over here, boy. Like, shit, I gotta talk to you. She said, when's the last time you got a real haircut? He mad too. Like, damn, mama, come on, man. You don't even be hanging out over here. She looking at her son, looking him up and down. You think you tough. Kind of disgusted in what she's looking at because he ain't coming around like that. He's living in the house. He don't ever talk to the family. She sit down and she gets straight to the point. What do you really want? She said, look, I don't ever ask you for nothing, ma. But I need a loan. I'm gonna pay it off quick this time. She said, when have you ever paid off anything? It's like, look, I promise you 50,000. 50,000. Mama gonna say, you can do that 50. But Q, your uncle, yeah, he's more like a father to me than a big brother. If I give you $50,000, you gotta get out in the street. You gotta start getting some answers. You wearing a wire? Come here real quick. Put your arms up, man. You ain't got no wire on you. I ain't bet. You ain't been around here in a while, son. I just got to be sure. You know, niggas get money hungry out here. Trying to pull your option 3 on us. You're not finessing us. But look, if I give you $50,000, you're going to have to start asking some questions in the street and find out who did that to your Uncle Q. This nigga gets bold. Now he's like, shit, 50? 50 for that? Nah, hell no. 50 just for the business. 50 for the business. I ain't no investigator. I'm gonna need a little bit more money than that. I was like, I feel you on that, Rob. Like, first of all, I ain't got the tools. I'm gonna need a new car. I'm gonna need a new outfit. If I'm gonna play investigator, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna get in these streets, I gotta get prepared. I can't just be out there willy-nilly. You know what I mean? I might have to buy me a condo to stay in that condo just so I can get a feel of the streets. Tiff can stay at the house for a little bit, but I'm gonna be in the condo. I gotta get back out there, see how it is. But I agree with the asking for 100,000. He said, nah, to get back in them streets and ask questions and starting from ground zero, I need 100,000. Mama said, I got one. I got 100,000, but you got to do more than just go asking questions. Basically, Mama said, if I give you 100,000, you better get on their ass. Dead. Same thing that happened to Q. We want you to do it to them. Mama cold blooded. She said 100,000. It was nothing to her. She ain't even hesitate. She ain't even try to negotiate 65, 75. She said 100. Say less. If that means getting these motherfuckers off the street, let's do it. I said, oh, Mama might be the realest on the show. We're starting to see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. We started to see a little bit of light. I said, Mama put 100,000 on this nigga Douda. Oh, it's about to get good. Oh, we are getting a little bit. We are getting a little bit of the fucking show that we wanted to see. All I need, baby girl, is a little bit. Hey, I said, damn, she put $100,000 on this nigga's head. My only thing is, she gonna pay this nigga before he kills Douda or after he kills Douda? Because I'm not giving Rob $100,000 until the job is done. Rob got to complete the mission before I give his ass 100,000. Ain't no way I'm giving Rob 100,000 and this. I gotta expect this nigga to get the job done. Hell no, nigga. I give you 10 now and 90 later, nigga. Not saying I'd put a hit on somebody, but I'm saying I'm not giving Rob no money, man. Hell no. 100,000 in the streets. I said, damn. Mm. I know a lot of y'all in the chat, y'all rich. I know a lot of y'all in here, y'all rich, man. Me, that 100,000, oh, that's life-changing money for me. You may think I'm joking right now when I'm not. 100,000, oh man. That'll put me right where I need to be, man. 100,000 right now. Oh, I ain't doing no hits, none of that. I'm just saying $100,000 if it's a scratcher ticket, 100 bands, well, like 170 and then 100 after taxes. Oh yeah, that 100 is gonna look nice. I'm about to do a lot of stuff that I want to do. And remember, this 100,000 is going to him and he's living rent free. This is an investment property. Remember, his mom got it, but he ended up moving in. He's not paying anything. That's just 100,000 in his pocket. Now we don't know that it's Douda that the hit song, but that's 100,000 in his pocket, and he's getting the 15% from Douda unless he takes that 50 and he starts doing his own thing, and then he becomes a real boss. So this is like a mini option 3, but it's not really a finesse because he has to go kill Douda. Yeah, Miss Cheryl, 100,000, man. Yeah, I mean, I know you go through 100,000 in life fairly quickly. Like if you're really thinking about it compared to like what you make, you go through 100,000 pretty quick in your lifetime. But to just get that lump sum at one time, man, that shit changes a lot. Especially if you had your house for a little bit. Shit, you only had like 40 left on it. Boom, you just pay off the house. Now, hey, now you going to work, your check that's coming into you, the mortgage is good. You know what I'm saying? You knock the major part of your damn living out. Shit, you still got like 60 in the bank. You can invest a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Spend a little bit. Now, you know, you deserved it. Spend a little bit, but shit, now you living a comfortable life. Just knock out your time for your retirement. Shit. Or you can work for yourself. Shit. 100 if 100,000 drop right now, man, y'all think I'm moving to Germany? Shit, I'm about to go ahead and just speed up the whole process of what I'm about to do. I'm about to have that condo in Brazil. I'm just gonna be on this motherfucking live with y'all every day. Hey man, going over there. I'm out. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it quits. You know what I mean? Just go live off the land for a little bit. Damn, 100,000 though. I give him that. I give him that. That 100,000, that's good. I fuck with that. So, do y'all think Rob is gonna kill Douda or just hurt him? Like, is this a guaranteed hit? Is that what we're hearing? Like a, hey, you got to slide type of hit? You got to do this. You got to do the shooting. Is that what we're taking from this, or are we just hearing a little more? Is like getting information in the streets and pinpointing them and telling me who it is. Like, what exactly are we doing for this 100,000? What is a little more? You know what I mean? Do you want me to rough them up a little bit? We want to do just punch them, hit the nigga, elbow the gut, slash his tires. What you want me to do for this and more? He will have to kill him. All right, mama. Look, I'm gonna take that 50,000 and I'm gonna go ask some questions. Yeah, I'm gonna do 50,000, mom, and I'll go ask the questions. I'm gonna get 50, and I'm gonna tell Tiffany that we only got 20,000. So with this 20,000, we might have to start smaller. We might have to start smaller with this 20,000 and then branch off from there. Because why spend the whole 30 on a risk? Just knock out like 20,000. You know what I'm saying? Get $20,000 worth of equipment and just work at that size. And if you can move that, then we take that money. Don't spend that whole 50 not at one time. Well, I wouldn't. I'd do 20 and I'd hold on to 30. And I definitely wouldn't let Tiffany owes. Man, that motherfucker could smell a dollar. She ain't gonna know that I got 30,000 extra. Damn, they saying he had to kill him, man. Fuck that. Hey, I gotta tell my mama straight up. I can't do that, mom. That ain't like that ain't something I'm supposed to be doing. Not in this lifetime, at least. Not in this lifetime. But that's Rob's story. I'm just telling y'all what I seen. Hey, facts, Eric. I'm bringing her to mom. Like, hey, mom, here go the person that did that. This is my and more. I brought him to you. Here you go. Do what you gotta do. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Uh, you got that extra 50? You gonna write a check? What you gonna do? You gonna wire it? Because if you about to do something bad here, I think you need to go ahead and wire that to me prior to doing it. Because if you do this and they come and get you, then I don't know what you about to do in here, but let's just try to get that money taken care of like right now then. Because I'm gonna leave him here with you. Y'all can talk about whatever y'all gotta talk about, but make sure that that other 50,000 is wired over into that account, ma. Because I need that money. I did the and more. I asked some questions, I got some names, and the and more was I brought him over here. So here you go. I think his name is Otis, Douda, something like that. I don't know who this dude is.